Is this the car? I don't know. Would that look cool in there? It might look cool. Hey, I am so excited to tell you guys that we have finally got rid of the Jeep. The red Jeep for Mike Markham. He's a buddy of mine. We finished the build. It's delivered. It's gone. It's history. It's out of here. Not to worry about it again. Anyway, that's exciting because we're going to move on to new things. Not that I hate working on that Jeep. I don't. But I want to do something new. And we are working on the 55 gasser, but it's down getting sandblasted and it's not back yet. So today I'm going to do just a little bit of a sidestep here. And I am so excited about doing this because I actually did a Wildcard Wednesday on this. So you need to go back and look at my Wildcard Wednesdays to check this out. I'm going to start something today that I'm excited to do. It's going to be the initial mock-up. And that's my favorite part in the whole wide world. So I'm glad you guys came by. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Make a comment. And share that link. Share it with your friends. Tell us about them. Tell them about us. And you know what? Maybe they'll enjoy some of the silly things we do because it's going to get crazy. All right. This girl right here is not the exact dune buggy I showed you guys before, but it is the one that we're going to be chopping up. So I had done a Wildcard Wednesday where I had a dune buggy that I showed you, which I still have here in the yard. And I showed a design for cutting it and making it shorter, putting a cool rooftop on it. And man, I've been wanting to do it. But I had this old, nasty, beat up, cracked, smashed, abused body that I always originally intended on using. But it was tucked away when I did it, and it didn't look as good. It wouldn't have made as good a video. So I deceived you guys a little bit, but I'm here to tell you the truth now. So this is a Meyers Manx copy, a fake. It's not a real Meyers Manx, and it was seriously destroyed before I got it. When they did these fiberglass bodies on Volkswagen chassis or Volkswagen pans, the stock wheelbase of a Volkswagen is 94.5 inches. And they would cut these pans down and shorten them so they didn't look so long and weird. They would cut them and shorten them to about 78 inches to 80 inches, somewhere in that range. Well, we're going to go extreme because I want it really short looking and really odd rod looking. And so I think I'm going to cut an additional 24 to 30 inches out of this, and we're going to eliminate the rear seat altogether, and we're going to make it to where we're sitting where the rear seat would normally be. We're going to make this wheelbase about 50 inches. Now that makes a car that's really squirrely going down the road. So to compensate for that, we are going to put a huge amount of horsepower in the back so that it wheelies and you don't worry about the front wheels. No, that's a lie. We are going to have some decent horsepower, but to compensate for the short wheelbase, we're going to shorten the steering arm so that it makes the steering slow down. So as you turn, the wheels turn at a slower rate so you don't get all crazy going down the road. Anyway, today I'm in the mock-up stage, and that's my favorite stage of all. So previously I'd already cut this. You can see it's flopping around here because I had anticipations of doing this. But today I'm going to chop the pieces out so that I can lay it together, stack some wheels in there. I hope you guys stick around for this because I'm going to do a little bit of chopping on fiberglass. I'm going to do a little bit of mocking up, and this is going to be one wild ride, and I hope you stick around for it. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of an idea as to how much I want to cut out of it. I might get a seat and sit it in here so we get an idea, but I'm going to just sort of overlap it for now. So we think it looks cool. That might do right there. So that would be pretty short. So seat there, we'd have just a little bit here, we'd have the transmission. I'm thinking that's about where we want to go. So we're going to cut off two different pieces. We're going to cut off a section here, and we're going to cut off a section here so I can start to mold that back in. We'll have to reduce the sides here to compensate for it so that it lines up properly. I'm excited. Alrighty. We're going to make one more measurement. So right there is where the back of the seat will be. But transmission. Alright, we're not going to cut out as much as I wanted, but we're going to cut out probably, we're going to cut out 13 inches, and that's going to be good enough for us. So I'm going to get the Sawzall, we'll get cracking. Cut 2 inches off the bottom, and we're going to notch this. So I'm going to cut along here and drop it down. I think this might be able to lay up on top of there, make molding the body in a little bit better. So we'll do that. Now when you're cutting fiberglass, it really stinks. It's itchy, it's no fun. If you do it with a cutoff wheel, it's horrible. It's not as bad with a Sawzall. You don't get as much dust, so plug your ears. Alright, we're going to prop it up on something. We're going to flip this one over and cut this real quick. One down. We're getting close. Flip this over. See what we got. Well, I don't know if that's short enough. I don't know if it makes it as short as I want it. I want it to be really extreme. Well, that's short, but I don't think it's short enough. We're going to cut off 6 more inches. 6 more inches or 8 more inches? I'm doing 8. Hey, if I'm gonna go extreme, I'm gonna go extreme. All right, let's see what's going on here. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna set up some tires and show you guys what I'm talking about, because I think this thing is gonna look super cool. I'm going to clamp the body together just so we get a good look at it. Oops. All right, let's get a good side shot. All righty. Come on, that thing looks cool. That is short. So I totally want to go for the 60s vibe on it, 1960s. So I'm definitely going to use slot dish mags. Now you can see up here on the front where this thing was hacked and cracked, and we're going to fix all that and make it look pretty. But this thing with some big fatties in the back and some medium fatties in the front, I think it's going to look cool. It'll look very traditional dune buggy, but man, will it be shorter. And who knows what power plant we'll put in this thing. I might do something wild. If you guys tell me to, I probably will. I'm a sucker for peer pressure. You know, I'm the type of guy that my wife says I have OCD. I'm pretty sure I do, because man, I'm always thinking of the next build, and I just had to cut this. Now, this was only about 45 minutes worth of work, but man, it just makes me feel like I know what I want to do with this thing now. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. Tell me what kind of power plant we're going to do it. Should we do traditional Volkswagen and make it easy, or should I do some wild transverse mounted V8? Anyway, probably Volkswagen, but man, I just want to get it on the road. I am so happy that you guys came by and watched this silly little project. It's just the beginnings. It's my favorite part, the mock-up stage. My brothers make fun of me. They call me King of Mock-up. But man, this just gives me the vision. It gives me the excitement to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of cutting, slicing, and dicing. And this girl is coming up on the docket, and I'm going to be playing with it along the way. And we got to get that 55 rolling again. As soon as it's back and has some paint on the frame, we're going to start putting that engine in. Anyway, we appreciate you guys coming by and watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave us a like, share the link, and you know what? Leave a comment for us. Bad or good, we don't care. It makes YouTube think that we're doing something good. So, share the comment, please. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. So this is a yoke out of a Cessna 150, an airplane. And I've been wanting to use it in a car for a long time. Is this the car? I don't know. Would that look cool in there? It might look cool. Leave a comment. Traditional Champ 500 or a Cessna 150 yoke?